Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is a random reading. It's a collective energy and it is a love reading. Let's see what comes in. Oh, that one comes out. 7 of Wands. Someone laying down their burdens. You see the baggage on the ground? This is someone lifting someone up here. And we have this other person who's kind of watching. Yeah. We'll see what that's all about. Yeah, someone's cup runneth over. This is an opportunity, an invitation, often a love letter. It's a resurgence of love. Yeah, so somebody may have pushed someone away here. But someone's laying down their baggage. Someone's about to let their guard down and let you in. Yeah, it's a person who is being cautious, playing it safe. See, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Yeah, someone's about to let you in. If you had someone who pushed you away, they're laying down their burdens, their baggage. So it's about letting the guard down, letting someone in. Yeah, it's a person who's single. Yeah, this is a person. It's somebody's pride maybe got in the way. But it's about planning, preparing, providing. So this is someone who's single. They may have pushed you away. Their pride got in the way. They felt they couldn't provide or give you the attention you deserved. See, it's somebody who deserves better. Yeah, this is definitely someone who's single here. They're shining a light on the situation. Yeah, look at that. This person here. Their cup runneth over. I feel this person's going to reach out. See, nobody got what they wanted. It could be both of you. It's all letting go of the pride, the ego. But it's someone who, felt something was kind of off, Yeah. So they pushed someone away. But this is someone who's taken a step back. They're seeing things differently now. They're feeling differently, too, about the situation. This is someone who's hiding their feelings, hiding behind a mask, not showing their true self. And it's someone who didn't want to let someone in, but I feel it's both people letting each other in. This person's still single. Someone who's played the field, dated lots of people. There's nothing going anywhere. And this person may have felt that way. Well, this isn't going anywhere. It's not going to go the distance. But I feel it's about letting their guard down. I mean, their cup runneth over. So I feel like you're about to get something you want, if you want it. Let's have a look at that 3 of Wands. I'm going to use the Lenormand. I haven't used it for a while. Let's have a look. Oh, look what comes up. The King of Cups. The King of Cups. This is a house, a home. See what somebody can provide. Someone's all full of feelings and emotions here. This is someone who wasn't themselves. They weren't showing their true self. So they never got what they wanted. In fact, neither one of you probably got what you wanted here. But this is someone so full of love and emotion. Yeah, their door is always open. Yeah, they take pride in their house and their home. This person has goals, things they're hoping to achieve. Wow, let's have a look at the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is someone who wants to ask you out on a date. This is a person who should have followed their heart. But it's about communicating. Asking you out on a date. Well, you got a resurgence of love here. Yeah, see long-term stability. This is somebody who's at some point kind of feeling the ship has sailed. It's probably too late. Yeah. You're just different than the usual type. If you're not chasing after this person, you're different than their usual type. Yeah, but this is someone who's now seeing things a little different. They're feeling different about this too. This is someone who's been checking things out. See the water starting to flow, so it is about communication flowing as well. But the emotion, this is someone catching feels too. Yeah, see 10 of Pentacles, long-term stability, but it's someone who kind of felt the ship has sailed. But now, this is somebody who's feeling like it's never too late. See, it's all about long-term stability, something stable, reliable. Some of you have been kind of waiting for this too, maybe feeling like it's too late. Yeah. A single person. Oops, that card doesn't belong in there. There we go. Oops, because I mixed them up. I was going to do a reading earlier. Let's have a look at the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, there's the lady. See, someone who doesn't chase. You're different than the usual type. Look at that. Someone who's single, they take care of themselves. Someone who's somewhat independent. Yeah, but it's someone who deserves better. Yeah, but you're not chasing. You're different. So this person, their door is always open. Put it this way, you're always welcome with this person. Yeah, but they have a love of home and family. Yeah, this person can provide a home. They are someone who provides. Yeah, but I do think this is someone who gets a lot of unwanted attention, people chasing them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So this is a 10, a cycle ending. This is someone cutting things out, clearing things out. So it's about taking decisive action. This is someone clearing a path. They're clearing the path, cutting other options out, anyone who's chasing them. This is someone who becomes kind of skeptical when people chase after them. See the lady. This is the pentacle. You're about to receive the pentacle. Someone who's stable too. Yeah. I think you're about to get what you want here. Yeah, it's a person that has to do with the timing. See, this is someone who feels like they need to hurry up. You could have another person coming in. You could be getting attention from other people if someone hasn't been giving you attention. So, but yeah, it's about trying something different. It has to do with some of you, it's your type. But I feel it's someone who's going to let you in. See, letting their guard down. If you've got someone who pushed you away, put it this way, there's someone else interested. But this is about timing. Someone feels like they need to hurry up. Yeah, especially if you got a new person. There you go. Someone new coming in. But it's someone who sees things clearly, see victory and truth. This is someone being enlightened. See, you're different than the usual type. They're going, aha. But I wouldn't be surprised if you have another person coming in. Some of you could be getting unwanted attention as well. But you're not chasing after anyone. You're single. It shows somebody they look out for themselves. But it could be where, some of you are getting unwanted attention, or they do. And it's often someone who becomes a little skeptical. Yeah, but it's all about timing. This person feels like they need to hurry up. Yeah, especially if there's something new coming in. I wouldn't be surprised. Tell me about I'm going to use the other deck now. Let's go back to the other deck. I'm going to put these cards in that got mixed up with those and give them a shuffle. This was completely random. Let's have a look at the house, the home, the King of Cups. This is somebody so in their feels here, like so in their feels, like it's just crazy. And I feel like, with the ship sailing, you can see timing, but it's about long-term stability. This person can offer stability. And they are someone who wants someone stable. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if someone pushed you away. You may have another person coming in, but they're going to hurry up before you start something new. I don't see the news of new here, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, this is someone who's been taking a little break, pinned down by their thoughts. Yeah. It's often healing. Some of you could have had someone who pushed you away. They were on a timeout, but this is someone who's been thinking here. Someone who needs to get out of their head. See, it's someone who needs to follow their heart. They need to get out of their head. But it's about clearing things up, clearing things out. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is about it's an energy of what someone else can provide. See, someone who provides too, the Queen of Pentacles. Someone who's grounded and stable. Someone who has a comfortable home. This person's doing a lot of thinking. It could be yourself too. Yeah. Anybody. You could be anyone here. But this is a person who is stable. It's a lady, someone who behaves like a lady. It's a patient, someone who's gracious. But I do think some of you are looking at, you don't see a future with someone here. You're not so sure if you see a future. You could be pinned down by your thoughts. See, there's a little A little bit of time here. Someone who's definitely someone has taken a break from dating, taking care of their house and home, focusing on work and other things. A person who's very balanced. This is someone who sees marriage material. Yep, you got a King of Pentacles. See, this is about two people, what they provide. Don't look at the signs, but it's about providing. This is someone planning, preparing. See, it's someone getting prepared. They're making plans. They're looking into the future. They feel ready. Someone who can provide a home. But this is someone who looks at all the details. They look at what the other person can provide as well. So let's have a look at the Knight of Cups. Yeah, someone's longing for love. Some of you got a new crush. I mean, it's a resurgence of love. So if you've been on a break and you're not sure you're going to, see a future with someone here, you've got... this is about other people coming in. This person needs to hurry up. Tick-tock, time's running out. Six of Cups, someone who longs for love. It's a crush. Some of you have a new crush. But some of you have a person who's just really, the King of Cups longs for love. Maybe children, family. Let's have a look at the ship. Let's have a look at the ship. Why is the ship here? This is, something's coming crashing down here. Some massive epiphany. That massive realization that the ship has sailed. It might be too late. Yeah, this person's freaking out. And it is someone who's hiding their true feelings, hiding behind a mask. But you're about to get something you want. Yeah, the Tower, shock, surprise, something sudden. It's somebody hearing something, finding something out here. Tell me more about the Tower. This is an energy of excitement too. Yeah, let's have a look at the Tower. Yeah, messages coming in suddenly. So this is sudden. Maybe even multiple. Some of you may have multiple opportunities. So you suddenly getting a lot of attention. So you're not chasing. You're different than someone's usual type. They're going, aha, they're seeing clearly. This is someone who gets it. Yeah, I do see jealousy. Someone's jealous. They're freaking out. Confrontation. Yeah, there's jealousy here because you've got a new crush. You're about to start. Some of you got a new person coming in, whether you know it or not. You may not be aware. Often the King and Queen of Pentacles aren't really, they're so busy, focused on work, their homes, all the things that they're doing. They're not always aware of what's going on. But yeah, there's some sort of sudden communication. Someone's taking action. It's something worth fighting for, but I see some jealousy because of the Tower, the shock. There's competition. Yeah, this is somebody who often, the Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles often don't, it's about avoiding confrontation. Two people who don't like a lot of drama. Yeah, but I feel there's some jealousy here because I think there's a crush or you're crushing on someone. Yeah, but this is often someone who will show someone they like them by giving them a little gift. See, it could be flowers, giving a gift. It comes, it's that energy of dating. Yeah, it's all about romance. Somebody's pinned down by their thoughts, kind of romanticizing. Someone who feels the ship has sailed, romanticizing the past. So it could be somebody who's been crushing on you for some time, but they feel like time's running out. Tell me about the lady. Yeah, somebody who's emotionally available. So this is someone letting people know they're available, they're single, they're open. But some of you have been waiting for someone to reciprocate. Now you've got another person coming in. See, this is people who know. See, getting attention. Somebody here probably wasn't giving you enough attention. But yeah, I say this is someone who doesn't need a ton of attention either. It's a very practical, grounded person. Someone who keeps themselves busy. It's a person with independence. But yeah, it's a person just emotionally available. Yeah, look at the Star. Somebody who's kind of popular. Some of you are going to find yourself suddenly getting a lot of attention. Communications coming in out of the blue. It could be a little overwhelming. And I do see that for the feminine, feeling a little overwhelmed. It could be just really busy or just suddenly getting a lot of attention. But it has to do with someone who's releasing things that no longer serve. This is someone who knows their worth and value, but it has to do with the feelings being mutual. It's someone who, and I feel with the feminine, it is what it is. I guess it's just not meant to be, and just letting it go. So someone, there's forgiveness here, kindness, compassion. So I do feel something happened. There was jealousy or confrontation. Could be other people involved, but this is a person just letting it go. It is what it is. I guess it's not meant to be, but yet the feelings were mutual. Yeah, and there could be mutual people who know people here. Often you'll get that, the jealousy. See someone crushing on someone, but I do see that romantic energy, someone romanticizing. You could have a person who's missing you, but you've got a King of Cups, someone who's different than the usual type. And it's likely both ways, King and Queen of Cups, King and Queen of Pentacles. See, the feelings are actually mutual. Yeah. Two people kind of feel in the same way. So there's often people who kind of, I see someone taking a time out from dating, focusing on work and other things. Could be single parent energy. Tell me about the Five of Wands. Yeah, see, the cup runneth over. It's all about long-term. See, Ten of Pentacles is under there too. So it's about, some of you got multiple opportunities. You're going to suddenly get a lot of attention. This is someone suddenly popular. But the feelings are mutual. So yeah, it's an energy of expecting what somebody's expecting. See, a person was expecting an offer, an opportunity, but things didn't turn out as expected. So it is what it is. Just going to let it go. So someone not taking any baggage. See, it's laying down the burdens, the baggage. Yeah, but it's about two people needing to let each other in. Yeah, it's all about the time. See, there's spark, desire, and attraction, a passionate new beginning. So someone who's single, they look out for themselves. You're about to get a lot of attention here. Some of you aren't aware, and the king, same as the King and Queen of Pentacles, aren't always aware of what's going on around them. Tell me about the Sun and the Ace of Swords, the truth, victory. Aha, yes, yes, they're interested. But I can see an energy of someone who, if a person doesn't give them any attention or they don't spend any time with them, they start to lose interest. That's why this person needs to hurry up. But it's someone who's been very patient too. You can see thinking, well, I guess the ship has sailed because this person's just not into me or interested. But it's where things don't turn out as expected. There's excitement. So something you're not expecting here. And it could be someone new coming in too for some of you. But I feel like it's someone who needs to hurry up before someone. Because it's about a new interest, a new flame. See, I feel some of you have the old flame and the new flame. But I feel the old flame is someone who's really just been holding on to a torch. They've never really connected with you. But it's someone who's healing, but they've taken the time out. See, it's like two people who've taken the time out, planning, preparing. See, it's all about temperance, being prepared. Things don't always turn out as expected, but sometimes they do. So you either have someone new coming in, and this person's freaking out. They're in panic mode. Their cup runneth over. The flow of the communication is going to start flowing too. Tell me more about the Sun. See, there's interest. Yeah, a whole new cycle. Good luck and timing. Somebody's timing something just right. See, just right. This is someone who sees that you're their type. They've learned. They're seeing the truth, the enlightenment. They see things clearly. But it's someone clearing things out. Could be out of their house and home. It's a person who's preparing. And there's interest. But some of you, it's an old flame, or just someone who's been holding a torch in a crush and they haven't made a move yet. And others of you, there's a new flame. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. This is good luck and timing. See, all about the timing. But this is things start to go in your favor. Someone sees you in a very favorable light. Yeah, now we have the Queen of Wands. This is someone who's changed their focus. Sometimes a person loses interest in another person. But this is a person who generally knows what they want. See, there's a spark desire. See, the feelings are mutual. You two people who want to connect. A lot of someone very sexy, very charming, but someone who knows their worth. They have self-respect. Yeah. Self-worth and self-respect, both people, but the feelings are mutual. But I feel like the mutual energy is also the old flame and the new flame. I'm not saying old flame, but it's the someone who's been holding a torch. I mean, it could be yourself holding a torch, waiting for someone to reciprocate and thinking, well, I guess they're just not interested. It isn't meant to be. Because this is a person waiting for someone to reciprocate, kind of keeping themselves single, but someone who keeps busy. And I do see busy, things speeding up, a lot of excitement too. So, but it's someone freaking out. Why? Because this is someone seeing the truth. Someone else is checking you out. Yeah, checking each other out too. So there is a little bit of a spark there. It's like I say, the new flame. There's a new flame here. And I do see possibly the old flame. It could be someone missing you, but I see someone holding on to a torch, crushing. It's about someone letting someone in. It's two people here who need to let each other in. This is often two people who kind of act like they're not interested or a little aloof. They're busy doing other things. They don't always pay attention to what's going on around. It's like there's people watching. And that's funny because this card, somebody watching. Two people make a connection. So I feel it's somebody finding this out. They're hearing it, and that's why they're freaking out. It's a person who I feel has been just all this time taking their time preparing, but it's two people being prepared. Are you prepared? I feel the feminine's going to get a lot of attention because it has to do with someone popular, the star. Now, it could be somebody who's well known in the community or someone who knows someone too. Let's have a look at the Hanged Man. Yeah, you got a person all in their feels. Ooh. Yeah, it's about letting someone in emotionally, being emotionally available. This is someone about to express themselves. They know, this is someone who knows what's expected. They're prepared. They prepared themselves emotionally. It's a person going to follow their heart. So whoever it is you're expecting, it could end up being someone else, but it's all about those expectations. Some of you are letting go of expectations. You're just letting go. But to me, it could be very unexpected. But yeah. Oh my gosh. It's somebody popular, well known. But I feel some of you are getting a lot of attention and somebody's finding out about it. Messages, communications, people talking. Yeah, there's always the talking. Yep, there it is. Someone new. So you've got some of you could have two new people. But it's who comes in, who makes the move. Someone's about to express themselves and get it going. They're showing you they're interested, or they're finding out that you're interested. Mutual. Yeah. And it's all about being prepared. These are two people who often wait for they focus on their money, their house, their home. Could be single parents, dealing with that. But it certainly doesn't have to be. To me, it's a crush, a longing, someone giving gifts, showing someone they like them. But it's the cup that runneth over. Those emotions are flowing. The communication's going to start flowing. There's movement. It's about gaining momentum and this need to hurry. But the Tower is the shock, a surprise. So I think some of you are going to be shocked and surprised at who this actually is. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Yep, somebody who pushed someone away. They didn't let someone in emotionally. They weren't ready. They weren't prepared emotionally. And it could be because of their money, their home, their finances. It's someone who's achieved goals. It's a person who, and I do see shipping, receiving. When you see the ship, it's someone, and it's like the Three of Wands, somebody expanding their horizons. It's about being able to provide long-term stability. It's all about partners. See, this is someone who sees someone as a partner. It's what they want. It's their dream come true. Whoever it is clearing things out. But the interesting thing is one of these people may rush in and change their mind if there's two. They may back out. It's possible. But it's the torch, the flame. Yeah, so who's the King of Cups? Somebody taking a step back, preparing. See, this is somebody preparing, head and heart, finding their balance, trying something different. Somebody unique. It's an interesting energy. Tell me more about this person. Oh, this person can't stop thinking about you. This person's in their head. See, it's about breaking free. Someone needs to get out of their head. They need to take action. This somebody's just been doing a lot of thinking. And I do see working, rinse and repeat. This really could just be the same person. It really could be just one for some of you. It kind of feels that way. It's like a 50-50 feel I'm getting. But it's somebody who was being careful what they believe. They couldn't believe it. And their guard's up. They're not letting someone in. It's someone who just wasn't ready. But it has to do with their home. See, now their door is always open. Someone's always welcome. Company, companionship. It's about two people. I feel it's about two people getting acquainted, getting to know each other. But it's all about the guarded energy, letting the guard down. Yeah, someone's about to let their guard down, but it looks like it's someone who pushed you away. Yeah, we have a person taking the lead. See, it's all about control. This is someone who put on the brakes, taking another look. To me, it's more like letting someone in emotionally, being emotionally available. Somebody maybe wasn't. This person here wasn't, probably, because they weren't prepared financially, because they are a provider. It's about being able to provide, to give someone what they deserve. This is someone who knows you know your worth, because you're not chasing after them. This person could be seeing truth. Maybe you're already successful in your own right. Somebody who's independent. But the interesting energy is the Chariot at the end here, because it's about taking another look. This person has confidence, self-control, and determination to succeed, to be able to provide. It's about being successful, long-term connection. So you can see the energy. Yeah, and if there are two, it is very possible somebody here could rush in and rethink and change their mind, because we have this person swooping in, very quickly swooping in before something new starts. So, but some of you have two new people, and you're suddenly going to get a lot of attention. Yeah, I do see an energy of loyalty, 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Someone who's loyal, faithful. Now, there could be a friend here, too. Somebody who's a friend of a friend. Like I say, mutual friend. Enlightening someone and telling them the truth. You're about to start something new. This is why I feel we have someone literally freaking out. Yeah, it's all about loyalty. That loyal friend, company, companion. Yeah. Someone's seeing that you're interested. Yeah, it's a person wanting to get closer. See, they want to take a closer look. They want to get close to you. They want to come together. They want to get to know you more. Yeah, but it's about getting close to someone and letting them in. This is two people checking each other out, guaranteed. I love this card. It so depicts reality, doesn't it? But it is about things are about to get real. So this is a time to know exactly what you want, what makes you happy. Because this is beautiful, beautiful energy. And anyone who wants a reading for each sign for the new year, comment yes. If I don't see lots of them, because the last series I did was really a lot of work and there wasn't really enough people interested, I kind of went ahead. But unless I see lots of people say yes, I won't bother. But because I do see, this looks like the new year almost. You know, this is a whole new cycle. Like, to me, it looks like this is timing. Someone's been patiently waiting. But this is often, you know, someone who doesn't put all their eggs in one basket. So it's a person who's let other people know they're open. It's a person who doesn't necessarily, they'll wait for a little bit and they feel if the other person comes in, well, I guess it is what it is. It's not meant to be. They're not really interested. But whoever it is that you're expecting may not be who you expect. It literally could be someone new. And if it is, it's someone who's going to sweep you off your feet. I see a lot of romance. Someone has been, this person here, whether it's the King of Cups, King of Pentacles, don't go on signs. It's just their energy. Could be anyone. Just like this is just a person who knows what they want. So you have to know what you want. And that's what it's saying. Know what you want because it's coming to you. This is often someone who's kind of keeping their options open, not putting all their eggs in one basket, but still kind of waiting for the other person, feeling like there's some hope. But it's what comes in is what you may not expect. There's desire here, a spark. And I really feel some of you, it's a new flame or a new crush. Some of you, it could be an old flame. Yeah, someone who never got a chance to get close to you. And it could be because someone's always dating someone else. It's often the energy. Take care, and we'll see you soon.